All right, hello guys. This is our pre-drywall kind of tour quickly. Wanted to give you guys sort of what we usually talk about on these houses and sort of a quick guided behind the walls tour. We got insulation already in, so kind of had to do this today here. Out on the main patio here, front door, you've got 2 can lights and an outlet included, as well as a doorbell here that faces out, which is kind of nice if you end up getting one of the video doorbells. We have the security system pre-wire right here for like a keypad. In the laundry room, you get a overhead light on a switch and a common outlet, and then the 220 for an electric dryer, and then hot and cold water hookups, and then the 110 dedicated 20 amp for the washer. Obviously their wall, you got a wall right there for like a sewer vent on that corner. Pretty much doesn't look like that. And then here you got 2 water lines that are sort of right in from the corner here, about, looks like about 2 feet and about 3 feet in. So in case you were planning on hanging any art right there and you're screwing into the wall and it doesn't go in, it's hitting metal and you wouldn't want to continue on, right? Same thing over here, these strong walls they call them, where you've got these metal plates with all kinds of rivets and bolts and such. You're not going to be able to hang any art right there. And over in this corner as well, a couple of strong wall posts, and at the top here a couple of metal straps and plates. Those are all, you know, metal that's deliberate to keep the house's wind resistance rating up. Out here in the garage, we have all your home runs for your electric panel that goes to the outside. Those are all basically, you know, all the outlets and circuits and everything that come into the outside where the panel is located. This gray tube is a conduit tube. That's where your cable TV or internet provider will push a wire through and get the wire all the way up to your closet for the panel. In the mechanics room, we actually haven't set it up yet, but this will be where your tankless water heater will go. You have an extra water shutoff right here. You have a water pressure regulator right there. We'll show you that at the closing walkthrough. Your gas line with a sediment trap against the pipe is off, with the pipe is on. So if I were to turn that to go like this way instead of that way, it'd be on. You have your thermostat wire coming into the furnace, your damper for fresh air to come into the house. Your crawl space ventilation is going to be right here. You've got a catch trap for the furnace drip lines. And what else are we missing? Oh, second T-stat, because you have 2 thermostats for this home. One for the bedroom level, one for the main level. 8-foot overhead garage door. You can see up above, they give you all that insulation. I don't see right now. They might have buried it with insulation, but the outlet for the garage door motor is up there. It is included. Outside, you've already got the pre-wires and the lights themselves for the exterior garage coach lights. Those are in here. That's 1 there, 2 here. You've got the fresh air vent pulls in from right there. This is your furnace intake and exhaust. And that's it for out here. This is your main gas coming into the house. This is your gas line coming in. Clearly don't want to drill into that on accident. That's about 4 bays in, 1, 2, 3. So that's about 6-7 feet in from the end. You can see where it comes in right out here. Right? You know right where that comes in. They are doing a pressure test on the house right now for your gas line, and once that passes, they'll be ready to hook up the final. They got the meter installed. That's nice. This little yellow wire is a locate for the wire or for the gas line underground. You want to leave that there so that a metal detector could pick up where the gas line is. And this guy's a little burper valve. The burper valve would be there in case there was a massive surge in pressure. It would release the gas before it came into your house and then burst a pipe or something terrible. So there's a pressure relief valve there too. Going inside, we have your crawl space hatch. We have irrigation water line there going out. That's your sump pump discharge. a couple of switches in here. One switch does the lights in the crawl space, and the other switch does the lights in the room I'm in here. Some nice storage under there. Your radon anti-mitigation radon fan right here. You got no, it's not running right now, but when the fan is running, these levels will offset, so there'll be pressure sucking up here, so then it'll be, you know, not even, it'll be higher than that. Right now it's not running, so that's how you would know. 2 can lights included in this room for the stairwell on a 3-way switch. One switch down at the basin of the stairs and one up here at the top. You got kitchen and dining light switches here on a 3-way. 4 can lights for the living room is the first one. Ceiling fan, half hot for the great room. So what that all means is you have a ceiling fan pre-wire and 4 can lights above for your living room. This bracket for the ceiling fan is rated for 75 pounds. It has 2 sets of wires going in, so you could have one for a light for the fan and one switch for the blades for the fan. Over here, looks like you got a couple of outlets on this wall. That's kind of cool, in case you're gonna mount the TV up high. Studs are to the left of the outlets. 2x4s each time here, in case you're gonna mount anything right there. Looks like, I think that's 16 on center from over there for the next stud. All right, and then on the back wall here for the patio, the balcony wall, we do these strong walls again with those big metal plates. Clearly you're not gonna be able to hang any art right straight into that. Those are for wind rating again. Over in the corner, subwoofer pre-wire. You've got TV conduit right here with an outlet. Nice thing here is you can tell exactly where the stud is. Directly in between those two is the stud for mounting the TV if you're gonna hang it up here. Down below you got the push tube, push through the cable TV or the coax or HDMI up to the TV right here. Comes out and then your TV's mounted and it plugs in right here. You don't have to have any dangling wires. This is the speaker system's pre-wires terminations. So overhead we have 1, 2, 3 front speaker channels and 2 rears, left and right there and right there. The black boxes in the ceiling. When you go to hang the speakers themselves, if you're doing that, you'll want to, take the box out, cut around the drywall, and hang the speaker. We just do the pre-wires. You can see here too that kind of where the cable TV and internet and Ethernet stuff kind of runs through the rest of the house and up into the bedrooms. Here I've got a thermostat wire behind the wall that's going to be coming out right here for one of the thermostats. There's the HVAC return ducts right here. A couple of plumbing things in here too, like a sewer line. Thought I saw a water line or two. Yep, running up there. So this space right here, plenty of studs. They should be 24 on center is what it looks like here. So from that end of that, let's see, this is a 2x4 plus 2, so 6 inches over to 24, another 24, and this one is not there, so a lot of space there with those 2x. Up top is probably the doorbell. Yep, that's what that is up there. Doorbell. You've got kitchen starting in this point here. Your fridge box is over in this corner. So you got your water line for your ice maker. You've got for a fridge if you had one, which I don't think you did actually. Up top here is outlets, common outlets for the backsplash area where the ovens are going to go. Looks like is over here on your plan, right? You got 2 ovens there. Over here is a hood or microwave, I can't remember. I think you're a hood actually, and then cooktop, which is ran for gas and electric. We were going to hook up a gas one, but you'll have the backup for electric in case you ever feel like changing. Could. Dining room area looks like 2 can lights. Well, maybe that's 3 or 4. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, maybe they're all on the same. That's what it looks like because they all tie together. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 recessed can lights in the dining area, and then in the kitchen I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then overhead above the island is 3 pendant pre-wires. Those will just be the pre-wires. They won't be the actual pendants themselves included. End of the island, you get 2 outlets here, 2 plexes. That's kind of nice. On the facing out on the island is a middle outlet there, and then 1 on the end here. And then the whip for the garbage disposal dishwasher is what this one doesn't get trimmed until after the cabinets. And then your sink plumbing looks like it's in the right spot. So I think everything's all right there for the island as far as locations of everything. Powder bathroom here. You got a fan and then a switch. Switch will do the vanity light overhead. They do not hang a box for that. They just kind of cut a rough hole in there. So when you do, if you ever want to change out the light fixture that we provided, you might need a little bit of drywall patching. It's just how the builders do it. Here you got your pedestal for your sink, plumbing for that, and your toilet. Looks like those are in the right locations. Toilet on the left, and your vent for the HVAC coming in, and then the bath vent going outside. So that looks correct. Overhead, you got plumbing probably from the master. All those sewer lines coming in, a couple of water lines running in there overhead, and a couple of wires. You kind of see where all the plumbing goes, following that copper line there. And you can see where the conduit is back there too, and another sewer line kind of overhead there. You know, everything's been pressure tested and passed, so you shouldn't have any trouble there. That's part of those inspections we do with the city. And some HVAC ducts that are going up, you know, to the next floor from below. And then let's see, going up the stairs, this looks like it's open railing right here planned in. At least that's how it's framed. Should double check that real quick. You've got your 2 can lights upstairs here on this stair landing, and then 2 more up here. And in the middle is, I think that's actually smoke detector. And then this one is wireless access point and some more can lights and return air ducts. And when we go into the hall bath, we have 1 sink, that's correct, 1 outlet, toilet, and then the tub shower combo with a can light overhead. The can light and the vanity light are on the same switch. Same thing in this one, the vanity light wire right here. It's just going to be hanging out of the drywall. It's not going to be cased in a box for you. Looks like the back of the linen closet is where you have the back of that tech port. Let's do the master next. Master bedroom, 3 switches. 1 does a half hot, 1 does a ceiling fan lights, and 1 does a ceiling fan pre-wire for fan blades. So that's the metal box again that can hold 75 pounds. And I'm guessing this one is the half hot over here in the corner by the nightstands. It could be the other one. No, I think it's that one in the corner there. Well, you'll know because the outlet will be upside down. They'll turn it, switch it upside down, and we'll show you that at closing. You got an outlet over here in this corner. You've got your TV and coax and Ethernet coming into this bedroom, the master, and you've got an outlet near them, so that works in case you're going to put a TV in that room. Overhead, you've got the boxed in now for the soffit for your HVAC and plumbing that goes through there. You can see the HVAC return duct right here. So they're going to frame and drywall around that. And then we're going to have the shower here. You can see where its plumbing goes right behind the wall here. You got your switches. You got 1 for bath fan, 1 for lights. And I'm not sure what the third one is for. It doesn't have a label right here. Switch. Yeah, 1's a fan and 1's lights. I guess they separate the shower light maybe versus the vanity light. Toilet, you got your plumbing back here behind the wall, and the HVAC in this little boxed in area here. They do frame right here for a medicine cabinet. It would be a 1/2 inch in on drywall, so 3.5 inches over from the corner is where you could, if you wanted to like take a drywall knife and cut all around here and then hang your own medicine cabinet later, you could. Same thing on this side. You'd come in 3.5 inches from the corner, because there'd be a 1/2 inch of drywall right there, and you could start cutting right here. And it's, you know, basically medicine cabinets are usually, I think off the floor is 48 inches. But anyway, you would start, you know, on this side and cut in until you hit the wood and then go over, if you were ever doing that. And then a switch for the vanity is on the one side here. So just the one outlet for your vanity with the one sink. Master closet, low voltage tech box. I am seeing, yep, there is an outlet running into there. So that's good. Just make sure, yep, that's going into the tech box. So you do have an outlet for that. And then a switch for the overhead light. This other outlet is facing out to the master bedroom, but if you ever wanted to add an extra outlet again in here on the other side of the wall, probably wouldn't be too hard to do right there. I guess I'm not an electrician, so I don't know. Your thermostat wire is looking good. You got it on the middle of this hall on the second floor, or third floor, I should say. When you come into this bedroom, you got an outlet. You got 3 switches, one for a half hot outlet, one for fan blades, one for a fan lights. Comes with the, it looks like these are coax lines coming into this bedroom and the other. And you have the outlet. So if you were trying to find a stud on these walls, right, from this bedroom, it would be on the left of the outlet and on the right of the coax line. And they're 24 inches. All right. A little bit of plumbing behind the wall in this closet. Got a sewer line that goes back there. Got a couple of water lines. So I would just be careful, like maybe when if you're hanging shelves or anything like that in here. This appears to be around 20 inches over from the corner for that sewer line. All right, closet. Got your attic space up here. They put these baffles in place to keep the airflow going through there. This will get insulation, they just haven't done it yet. Same thing with over here, baffles. This is where your attic hatch will be in the bedroom. The attic hatch is gonna have access to the radon mitigation fan. There is a light that's pre-wired in there as well. Can't quite see it right now, but there it is. There's a light and a switch, and then they have the attic fan up in there. You got your fan pre-wire centered on the room again. Half hot is this one in the corner, it appears. And same thing, ceiling fan. So it's got the 2 blades, one for blades, one for fan, for light. In this room, again, 24 inches, but now they put one outlet on the right-hand side of the stud, and then the coax is still on the inside of the stud. And so, you know, a little different if you're trying to find the studs on this one. You kind of take note of where they're at. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Doing a video. All right, and I'm gonna go up on the roof. We'll check out. Got your 2 can lights up here for this stairwell. They're on a 3-way switch as well. And then you get an outlet up in the landing, and then the 2 switches. One does the lights for the stairs, and one does the lights for the outside. You come outside. You got 3 pre-wires, 1, 2, and 3 for your rooftop coach lights. You got your gas line for future barbecue or maybe fire pit. You got an outlet and another outlet. So everything's looking pretty good. You know, obviously we're not done building, but pretty soon here we're going to be getting to drywall. My guess is they're going to stock, sounded like over the weekend and start hanging on Monday. So, you know, it's kind of the last chance I had to get a video for you before the drywall goes in. Tommy said if they're hanging drywall on Monday, it'd be way too dangerous, so I texted you all that. All right, well then, thank you so much. Let me know if I can help in any way, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.